Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Moose, and we're back with some more Mega Man Battle Network 3 bug style only on the Mega Man Battle Network series Legacy Collection. My brain forgot to say white version, and that's why I said series. I messed up. It finally happened. So, in the last episode, we beat Beastman, and now we started doing child labor. I mean, a part-time job for Higsby. We exchanged some chips, did some other stuff, and we're just still inching closer and closer to bug style. Also, I really want to share this funny text with you. So, we tell our mom that we're helping Higsby, and she gets pissed and says, "I wish you'd help me out sometimes." That's righteous, Mom. That's righteous. You stand up for yourself, girl. So we're going to jack into the net. We were told that Higsby's bad buyer is in ACDC Area 1. And to prevent some fights and maybe going a little bit faster, I am going to remove Undershirt again, and I will be putting back on Sneak Run, so we can hopefully avoid some weaker viruses, which will allow us to kind of cruise through the game a little bit and also keep our point system down. Now, if you guys haven't already, also down below in the description is the playlist to this if you want to watch this series from the beginning in order. It is all listed there, and it's all listed. You can just press play, binge watch, chill out, have some fun. He's got the elemental swords. That's terrifying. And just enjoy the series if you want. Also down below, there should be a link to Flickr, which will have some custom wallpapers I actually made that are Mega Man Battle Network themed. There will be some more stuff on there. If you guys are into Overwatch, the Toronto Defiant, I'm a very big fan of them. There's also some wallpaper skins there if you're interested in just downloading them for fun. But yeah, I just kind of do that for fun on the side. This whole series, this whole channel is pretty much like a passion project to me. It's all the fun I get to have after work and everything. So I appreciate you guys sharing and having some fun with my passions. All right, so he's gonna pay. We get 1,000 Zenny, and we're gonna jack out. I'm just kind of being cautious with every sort of heal Navi we get into a fight to, because I think there's a certain part where the heal Navi show up. That's where we get our style change. And obviously, I'm doing my best to make sure we get bug style. There's a red Navi in Scilab 2. She's not the nicest Navi, but she's a client. Okay, so we got to give her that. And she's in Scilab 2. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, Yai, bingo, sends us an email saying that she's, "Oh my god, I can't believe Dex did this," where he built that shortcut to ACDC Square. Well, Yai has to one-up him and make one that goes to Scilab. So we're gonna jack into Yai's PC. We're gonna mosey on up. I'm actually gonna go ahead and I was gonna turn on Buster Max mode, but it's fine. We have Sneak Run, so I'll just try to shimmy shangle my way around. And we're gonna keep going forward. We're now in Scilab Area 2. Oh no, we're now in Scilab Square, sorry. And this red Navi, I believe it's them right here. The luxury battle chip. That's... Okay, so we're done. Now we can zip on out. Thank you, Yai, for letting us use your mansion for 15 seconds. Cross the street, return to Higsby, and I think there's one more job that he wants us to do. Let me reward you for your trouble. Hey, there's our first snake chip. We needed that. So Snake's going to come in super handy later, because Snake will allow us to open holes in the ground and summon snakes. We'll use panel outs to make huge gaps in the ground and pretty much snake cheese our way through most of this game. It's pretty fun. Enemy of viruses of the Cyber Square. Enemy of viruses, Cyber Square yellow. Oh, that's easy. So we're going to go back to Scilab. Because she's actually standing right beside the portal Yai puts up for us. Pretty straightforward. It's just for another preliminary entrance, and I'm pretty sure, I'm getting annoying at this point, but I'm pretty sure, style changes, right around the corner here. Because, I'm starting to look like a dummy. I'm already dumb. I don't like feel more dummy, but we've got the cute Navi over here. Hello, is that the chip Longsword E? So we're going to give her Longsword E. All right. So what sword chips did I get? Have L. What? Are these L? They are. Okay, so let me explain to you the importance of these. So the reason why my eyes just shot open is because L chips, we can now make our first actual program advance. And I would actually also like to order some of these more chips here. I'm going to do a little folder edit here real quick, so bear with me, guys. I want to get rid of the shotguns, and I want to see what we have in the G category. We actually have a Sonic Wave G, and the reason I'm looking in the G category is because we have 2 Gutsman chips, and I want to match as many G chips together as I can so I can combo things so my deck becomes more diversified, right? The more chips we have working together, the better. So let's go ahead and grab a barrier as well. Let's look at the code here. So we have tons of G chips. We have a D chip here. So we got some B chips. Do we have any like B chips we maybe want to add in? There's panel outs. Okay. There's also grab backs as well. Grab back, retaliate. Okay, so it only hits the stolen panels, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really know if I want that. Fan, vacuum, pull enemies. Fan seems interesting. I want to see where Snake is R, if I'm not mistaken. So let's grab R, and we'll grab panel outs R as well, so that we have chips once again to combo with. You guys are starting to see how this rolls out. I don't know if I like the punk chip anymore. I'll keep them around just for now. We'll get rid of side gun, and then we'll put in another one of these. Air shots aren't too bad per se. Let's see, what else do we have? We have Sonic Wave S, which might not be bad either. Copy damage Y. Oh, we have star panel out. So actually what we're going to do is we're just going to pop this out for star panel out, because if I can use it with anything, why not? Right? We have star invis as well, which is actually quite nice. Invis pretty much makes you literally immune for a good bit, so that is very good. We have a Recov 30, which will swap out for the 10. Obvious upgrade is obvious. I don't really think I need to explain too much of that. So let's see. We got a bunch of L. We've got a random P and a random X. We've got 2 R's. We've got our... did I get rid of both panel outs? I think I actually got rid of both panel outs. Let me go ahead and put in this panel out real quick. Sort by code. There's roll, there's snake. Okay, so now this deck is a lot more synergative. Synergative, is that a word? Synergized, that's the word I'm looking for. So now we can kind of use more chips combatively together. And then as this continues going forward, I'll keep an eye out for other chips that might, you know, just work well together and everything else. Or if needed, I can always just take a stroll down to Higsby shop and be like, hey, I need some chips. So, because I know that in blue, I got Zap Ring 2 Gs, which were really nice. So now we're going to go ahead and save here. So now we actually have our first program advance, which is super nice. So hopefully we'll be able to pull that out of our bag of tricks at some point. So now there's also some enemies that are laying around out in the wilderness somewhere. There's Beastman's data that's floating around here. And I might go redo the fight with Flashman once I get the not program advance, once I get the style change. Start blasting. Okay. So nice thing actually about Fan that I just realized is Fan will pull, there's Wind and Fan. Wind will push enemies away and Fan will pull them in. Fan will allow me to keep enemies closer because I kind of actually like building sword decks a lot. Fan won't actually be too bad. It'll be kind of like a cheap little area steal in a way. So, a little free area steal here and there never hurt anyone, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna zip on over here. And we're gonna save. Let's talk to all these guys. If I'm not mistaken, I think I can actually just go right to where he is. But first things first, We're going to buy all of the HP memory ups because these are some of the most expensive. And there's also area grab star here, which, as I just mentioned earlier, I want to get due to the fact that it's good. There's also some yo-yo G's there, which might not be too bad. Sub chips. I'll buy one of you, just in case for later. Okay, so we made it to here, and he locks my folder. So your challenge, you must use the preliminary folder until the preliminary ends. Can't switch my folder. What about your reaction? Could have show. Okay, so this guy's pretty much trying to set up a show. The reality and action. Okay, so we're actually just about to be jumped by viruses, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to save here. Okay, so let me see. This is when viruses attack and action. The rules are simple. There are 5 people in the real world dressed like Navis. Beat them in net battles. So now we have to go around... What do you call it? The cities. The areas we've been to. Find these dorks who want to fight us. Well, they're supposed to be challenges, but they're like literally dying in mascot outfits, pretty much. Oh, right. Dude, these guys' chips suck. Alright, so now we've, like, slowly made our way forward. So the cool thing, actually, about these chips, though, is they will unlock later in Higsby's shop, which is super duper nice. So any star codes or anything here will just show up later, which is great. We're going to go in here. Now, if you guys maybe remember from like a couple episodes ago, there was a Navi mission that we wound up taking, and we needed to go give a tool to a Navi. If I'm not mistaken, they're actually in this whiteboard. They're right here. Bingo. So now, kind of just get that going. And I know that there's actually a Navi person in the school. If I'm not mistaken, they're in this hallway up here that leads to the principal's office. I gotta bring water with me before I start recording. My voice is falling apart on me here. Oh, right. So this guy, he's like, I gotta get in here. I gotta fight. The Navi's in the back. The Navi's right here. So, N1 would meet me here. So let's get started. So, we're gonna battle this guy. I need to redo my Navi cuss because we're not really walking around right now. Huge. Quick little double delete. Alrighty. I don't really know if I need to. I'll be fine, probably. They're in the principal's office? I forget. No. Cool. Let's roll. So there's 2 here. I think that there's... I know there's a couple in Yoka. Is there one in the Scilab? There's 5. Is there only 2 in ACDC Town? I'm like mildly tripping right now. I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure I know there's one in Yoka. I know there's one in the zoo. Go take a little look-ski, shall we? I'm gonna go pre-buy a Scilab pass because that's where I'm just gonna go look next. First things first, let's go ahead and check the inn. But once again, still pretty confident it's just the zoo. I think, no, it's actually the hallway up to the hot springs. Is it not? Pretty sure there's one like right here. No? Alright, I'm tripping. Ah, it was the hot springs. Okay. Ooh, this looks a little annoying, but that's okay, because one of these are about to disappear. So the wind pushes me back. The little beetle guys kind of just move around. They be super annoying and stuffs. Now I just gotta wait for chips. In the interest of time. And bang, bang. Spreader got him. Nice. I think there's one in the zoo, and then there's one in Scilab, if I'm not mistaken. Do 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 do. Music's very relaxing. Ba, ba, ba. So what's your guys' favorite Mega Man Battle Network game? I played a lot of 6 recently. That one's hard not to like. I feel like it's obviously the most fleshed out because it was the last. But the more I play through 3, the more I really do like 3. And then as a kid, I sunk the most time what was practically into 4. Which I know, now knowing is like one of the worst in the series. It's crazy. But I will be doing I think what I'll do for a special run of Blue will be a New Game Plus run. Which will just like pre-enable hardnet. There we go. There's this guy. Which will just like make everything really harder. So I think that'll be more interesting to watch than just a regular run of Blue. Oh, gross. What an absurd lineup of enemy. As long as they stay back here, they can't hurt me because one's only a straight, one's a V, and then one's a line. But for some reason, they're like, wait, is this going to program advance? I wonder what the program advance code for them is. Shoot me. Good boy. Alright, and now we're going to make our way over to Scilab, where I'm pretty sure the last one is located. And we're going to battle them, and then we'll make our way back to the Yoka Square. Wait, I already have it. See? Look at that. Don't even appreciate my own speedrun. No, hang on. I want to go back to AC/DC. Unless I can actually get into the Scilab Square from here. But I think he's actually in here, no? Yep. No? Is he in Dad's office? No, he's right here by the vending machine. So these are the bubblies that I was talking about earlier. They drop some really good chips later on. At least some that I use a lot in my casual playthroughs. Especially in my own playthrough. Like, most of my chipset is like Bubbler E. Is what they drop, but these guys unfortunately do not give reward. Just because they're... Anything that's event-based does not increase your chips. Anything story-based does not increase your, not chips. Your program, oh my goodness, Michael, words. Your style change. I can do it, chat, I promise. Believe in me. There we go. There's the last one, and actually here, as I kind of mentioned earlier, we just jack in here, and I think we go straight to the Scilab Square, which saves us a lot of time. Instead of going all the way back to AC/DC and literally just going to Yai's place to jack us in here, which actually I'm going to quickly go this way because I don't have enough poop. I'm just going to pretty much try to buy all the HP memory ups that I can for obvious reasons. You want the most health. And we're going to skedaddle over here, run into a virus because everything sucks. I just run. I say it's based off health now, isn't it? I can just pitter patter. Let's get out of here. Alrighty, we're gonna make our way over here. Gonna save. Survival battle. This one's kind of annoying. I mean, I don't really have a choice. I saved, so whatever. Let's get at it. This one arrows pissed me off as a kid. So the bombs only travel in L shape, which is cool. They won't do any like intrinsic amount of movement, which is nice. So they're kind of easy to dodge, but I don't know why. I just hate the rat's actual movement. That fan pulls me in if I'm not mistaken. Nice and close. Oh, look at that, even a counter hit too. I want to line myself up here because I don't have float shoes. Huge. So we got a counter hit, which once again doesn't matter because I can't get rewards from this. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna wait. We're gonna bide our time. Unfortunately, I do not get a recover chip, so we're just gonna move on forward. Are there any recover chips in this? Ooh, high level shrimpies and a spiky. I'm gonna Google something real quick. Shotgun. Mega Man Battle Network 3. Program Advance. I'm pretty sure these, like, you have to, so the way Program Advance work, you have to order them in a proper way. This is Omega Series, Sigma Series. I don't want Operation Shooting Star. I think this is Battle Network 2. Okay, here we go. 3. Close this. For science purposes, I have to know. I want to show off a Program Advance. Zeta Cannon 3, Zeta Punch, Zeta Straight, Zeta Variable. Oh, it's Var Sword? Jesus. That goes crazy. Zeta Yo-Yo. Zeta Step 2. Bubble Spread. Oh, it's actually just 3 of them? Oh, is it only Hyper? Oh, it's only Hyper Burst, actually. And then it's just actually 3 Bubbler? Really? Times 3? Oh, but they have to be the different codes. Okay, so this wouldn't actually work. Okay, so never mind. I have learned these are not actual program advances. Cool. Well, at least I'm learning. Ow. So the bubbles will actually physically fall into the ground, which is nice. So it gives me like some leeway. So the bubbles fall on the ground so I can technically take cover, which is cool, but this should also allow me here to now use some... That's super embarrassing. All right, let's shield it. Oh yeah. So even if we got shield style, we could actually really benefit from that. So we did it. We get through. Oh my God, our friends. Oh, Roll got smoked. Unfortunate. And there's the man himself, Proto Man. So Chad kind of gets in our... I think it's in 4 where Chad just becomes our friend randomly. Because the way this was being made alongside the anime, 1, 2, and 3 came out like a year within each other. The way it was like being released. But they were developed so quickly that like the story didn't really progress. So Chad's a butt face to us for like 1, 2, and 3, and then 4 were just amigos. So, yeah. All right, I guess we're done. But there's one thing I want to do actually before I jack out, and that is actually complete this side mission here, where we have to go talk to this Navi over here that commissioned us to go give the tools to their significant other, is what I imagine it. I always picture these guys as a divorced couple, because he's a grumpy old man who's working and she just cares. So, oh, never mind, they're just married. And we got a yo-yo for it. Very nice. So now we completed a job and we can jack out. So we're gonna head home, get everything ready. I'm gonna take another... My Navi is really sick. He needs recovery 30. Start a fix him to recovery 30. He's actually at Scilab Station. That's funny. It's funny you mention you need that chip, sir, because I can literally bring this to you right now. Which kind of sucks, because I had to give up my own recover 30 for it, but I have roll. I'm not too bummed out, I guess. But here I am, literally pulling out of my own pockets until I get the chip order up. I'll just put this in right now. I'm not gonna do an elaborate edit. I wanna get schmovin'. Hey, buddy. There we go. And now we can just head home. She's like, oh, you're leaving? Oh, I'm also leaving. So I want to thank you guys again for tuning in today's episode of Mega Man Battle Network 3 White Edition Bug Only Run. We've got to be getting close to the style change. Like where does this? Does it take place during the next scenario? Dude, I'm telling you, the more I play this game, the more I realize how long it takes to go. But anyways, thank you guys very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I will see you guys all in the next one. If you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe, leave a like. I've been Moose, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And remember, we're all connected. Bye-bye.